Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Madison, and today we have got some serious plant chores to do because I have not watered or done anything really to my plants in almost a full 2 weeks. Really bad, really bad. Okay, maybe not 2 weeks, but like a solid week and a half. I don't want to even really think about it because it's going to be just too long in my brain no matter what, because I've got some precious babies here. I have done just a few little things just because I absolutely needed to. It was like a life or death situation just with some little seeds. So I will show you those. I have already shown you those for me yesterday, for you a few days ago or something earlier in the week. But yeah, I do have some seeds that I have grown myself. I've birthed them. I'm so excited to show you guys and just share that whole thing in a separate video later on once they're grown a little bit more. But yeah, we have got so much watering to do and a lot of trimming back of dead stuff. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get started. And I am I'm serious about it today. So we've got this stuff. These are what I've been using lately just to fertilize my plants. It's nothing crazy, nothing exciting. They were just free samples, giant samples from our grow store near us. So that's what I'm using. And then I'm also using, oh, I don't have much left in here, but this is some CalMag Plus. It was brought to my attention recently by one of you lovely people that I maybe shouldn't be using these on variegated plants. So I am not going to be using the CalMag for, what is it, my Pariso Verde and maybe 1 or 2 other plants just to kind of help promote some actual variegation, because this CalMag is really just promoting good green growth, and that's not all we want for those plants. So, or at least the Pariso Verde, that's the only one I can think of off the top of my head. But we'll see when we get there. So yeah, I'm not going to put this every single time, but I will be using our free stuff pretty much every time. Why, I dripped that CalMag. That's what it looks like if you're wondering. It's kind of brown and ucky. Okay, let's get started. I think I'm going to start with the cabinet because she needs it. There are too many dog toys over here. Good Lord, I'm going to break my neck. Okay, I need to repot this SP Columbia yesterday. I actually have quite a few plants I need to repot here soon. Slow. Keep your eyes peeled for a video. There she is. This Forgetti is feeling a little bit heavy actually still, so maybe I'll leave him be for now. But yeah, hopefully he'll start pushing out new growth soon, but who knows? This is what he's looking like right now. Still really pretty, so can't be mad at him. Really pretty. And then let's check out our queen. This definitely feels light. Look at her. Wow. Okay, so we'll give her some water. And then this is my plant that just gave me all those berries and seeds that is definitely looking super rough. We probably have thrips, and it's also just expelled so much energy, making so many berries. This is where they all came from. And I think I've plucked all of let's see here. Yeah, I think I've plucked all the viable berries off of here, but that's so cool looking. But it is working on new growth here, and there's a little growth spike right here as well. So that's awesome. Hopefully that'll start turning around soon, but that definitely could use a water. And I kind of water on top, in the middle of my anthurium that have the chunk of sphagnum moss right here. That way the sphagnum is getting nice and damp, and then it'll just filter through the rest of the plant. Don't ask me why I'm using this as my saucer. I always miss having this container too. I need to switch this up this week. So weird, so silly. That was just me being purely lazy. Oh well. Okay. This guy is pretty much out. I'm just gonna dump through a little bit in here, but I am serious about this watering today. So I got I've got both of my giant pitchers. Well, I guess that's a regular size one, but this one, this is giant. So let's take a look at this guy. This is my Anthurium radicans cross luxurians. This is our newest leaf, and it is gorgeous. So, so pretty. And it's working on this leaf here. Slowly but surely. It'll go a little faster though if I give him some water, that's for sure. Ooh, I haven't peeked at this little guy in a minute. This is a little Anthurium seedling I grew from a seed, not my own seed. Like I didn't birth this seed like I did the other ones, but I was given this seed super kindly, and it's a little Anthurium forgetii. Look at that tiny little leaf there coming in. Do you see? Oh my gosh, that's so cute. And we've got some really fuzzy roots in there. Okay, I think I can actually dump some of that water out. I just have him in Fluval Stratum here with a little bit of yarn, and then he just sits inside of another cup. And then he sits in here, so he's nice and humid. Now I've got him kind of like half zipped, half not. I feel like I need to put a little bit of water. Yes, definitely need some water. Look how dry that looks. Oh no. Oh no, I'm jiggling it around in here. Oh no. He's like down in the corner. Shoot, come here. Come here, you little sucker. Ah! Okay, wow. Definitely need to water that. Holy crap. Wait, what did I just do with that seed? Oh, it's in my hand still. Oh my God. Don't let your Fluval Stratum get this dry looking. We're gonna water it. I'm eventually gonna have to dump some of that water out, but it looks like, do you see that little bit of root on the side that's coming from that little seed there? Oh, and then you can see kind of back here, there's another little root that popped. And it looks like, to me, this seed is about to pop right at that tip there. You see that little like extra light green bit that's poking out? And I can't really tell about that seed in the back, but that's awesome. And I haven't popped my big container of seeds open yet today, so I definitely need to do that and air these guys out a little bit. I've got so many seeds in here, you guys. I really need to, I think, separate them a little bit more. I wouldn't be surprised if I have like over 80 seeds in here because they're like layered. Some of them you can see have molded. They were ones that I popped before my trip, and I didn't leave the container that they were in with like a little crack, so they molded or rotted or whatever, but no big deal because we've got tons clearly. But they're looking good. There are so many in here, it's hard to really tell kind of what's going on with anything. So yeah, I think later today or tomorrow I'm going to separate these into like at least one more container, if not two. And yeah, I think I'm going to get some nicer sphagnum moss later today as well to kind of give these guys like the very best chance. But yeah, I'm just going to leave this guy kind of cockeyed there because this wants to seal shut, this kind of Tupperware that I'm using, which is great. But I do want to give it a little bit of air. So we'll just kind of leave it like that. And I have it kind of tucked like so it's almost directly under the grow light, or as directly as I can. Cool. This guy looks dry. I'm just going to use my little squirt bottle here, this guy, to water this little tiny plant. Oh, I'm leaking. Yeah, I think it's about time I order some new spray bottles. I don't know if you can see me down here, but if you can't, or if you can only see the top of my head, I don't know. Enjoy the top of my head, I guess. On to our bottom shelf here. I've got this little cutie. I guess I don't need to show you all of these plants up close. I literally just showed you all of these plants yesterday, or like last night actually, and then we went over, was that yesterday? Yeah, then we went to my in-laws for dinner. We had tacos and it was delicious. And I fell asleep on the floor, you know, as per usual. I'm a major floor sleeper. I don't know about you guys, but like, and floor sitter, like, I love sitting on the floor. People are always like, oh, do you need a chair? Can I get you something? I'm like, no, I'm chilling. Chilling on the floor. It's comfy. Like, someone want to join me on the floor or what? Oh no, I made a huge mess. Okay. Oh, I can't use my sleeve because these sleeves are too short. Making a freaking mess, yeah, yeah. This sad, sad Camposportuanum. He's needed a repot for so long. So long. Have I given him one? No. Just let him struggle. I caught it before it made a mess, y'all. What? Okay. Can I just show you these aerial roots, though? These are freaking wild. You see all those roots? What the heck? That is so crazy. Little cutie. I'm so sorry, I'm doing you dirty. Oh shit. I thought it was safe. I put him back and I made another mess. Cabinet is done. Oakley dokley. I feel like it is Shadow City up in here, but what can you do? Actually, can I do something? Did I make it worse or did I make it better? You tell me. Okay, so here we are. I wanted to show you this. This is my neon heartleaf philodendron. She's gorgeous and fabulous, but I can tell visually just by looking at her, AKA what visually means. Why did I feel like I had to say that? That it's going to be thirsty, or that it is starting to get thirsty. And that is because I can see the pole more. What I mean by that is the leaves are starting to droop ever so slightly. You see here, you can see they're not like up nice and tall like they usually are when they're well watered and feeling happy, but they are starting to droop. And that is allowing me to see the pole much more than I usually can. It's usually pretty camouflaged and it just looks like full bush of heartleaf philodendron growing up magically is kind of what it usually looks like. And that's not what it looks like right now. So that is how I know that it is getting thirsty. So let's go ahead and give her some water. My giant jug here looking kind of pink and creepy because of our nutrients. Give her a good healthy water. Call it good. I have not taken this pot or this plant out of this pot or that pot out of the pot that it's in well over a year, and I am honestly terrified to, so I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna have to do that soon though. We'll see. Okay, and now the next plant that I have to address here, like I need to, it's bad, is my lemon lime Maranta. We really just need to snip off all this dead crap and give her some water. I think I have. Does it look like I watered her kind of recently down there? No, not really. Let's give her a chop first. Okay. Bam! Oh, there were some leaves on there, but that's okay. Chop that sucker off. Get up in here, chop that sucker off. I feel like this is a little bit risky business trying to do this one-handed while I hold the camera, but you know what? We're doing it. Babe, we're doing it.
Doing it well.
Okay. Much better, I think. I think that looks much better. It would obviously look better if it was well watered as well. You guys, I can't wait to live in a place where we don't have carpet. We're renting, so it's just carpet, and I don't even want to think about how old it is. Let's not think about it. Try not to spill. This Alocasia Maharani, you would never be able to tell if she's thirsty because she's a freaking beast, but if you pick up the pot, very, very light. Wowza. Okay, yeah, so let's give her some water. I feel like I'm getting you the weirdest, darkest shot right now, but enjoy. It's moody. Now, down here. Honestly, that Gloriosum looks so good right now. Oh. I'm dying. Did I tell you that I've been seeing people find them at Lowe's for like $9? What the fuck? I'm going to Lowe's, y'all. I know I already have one, but I'm just so interested to see the quality of a Lowe's Gloriosum. Like, what? Peep the man and his new truck. Oh, a man and his truck. Detailing it and making it pretty. Oh, let's get down here. Jesus. This is the dog's new conger thing we got for them. I could only find one at the store, so I'm gonna have to go back today and see if I can find another one, but they love it. This is not plant related, so sorry. But yeah, there's treats in there. Honestly, I think it's still filled with almost all the treats I put in there like 2 days ago because it's really hard for them to get out, but it keeps Sixto occupied for like literally an hour and a half the other day, and then it kept Luna occupied for like a solid 45 minutes today, so these are awesome. Oh, I just got a piece of treat out of there. Score. Oh, that looks gross. So this guy definitely could use a water. I need to repot this plant really bad, as well as all the other ones that I've already mentioned and that I will continue to mention. But yeah, the pot is just not long enough or big enough or anything enough. The saucer is not large enough, so I have to water it like really little bits at a time. Let it soak up. Oh, see, it's already going to overflow. Oh, please don't. We have to fill it up like super little bits at a time and then like try and remember and come back and water it some more. Let's water this euphorbia. The pasta is looking a little worse for wear. I think I might want to move him into my grow tent. I don't know. What do you guys think? I feel like he would like it in there. I just feel like he's getting too close to the light already, and he's just going to get bigger. So if I set him on the ground in my grow tent, he'd have like tons of room. But God, he's so pretty. Alrighty, here we are, back at our pasta with a full water. Let's give him a drink. I need a vacuum over here. I need a vacuum in general. I literally vacuumed like 3 days ago, but you know, 2 large dogs, which apparently equates, I don't know, like 3 toddlers or something for the amount of dirt that they amass. I'm sure that's totally not right. I'm sure it's more like half a toddler. I have no idea. I feel like they probably make more of a mess than my dogs do. Let's be real. Okay, let's go ahead and water this Micans here. This guy's in a nice deep saucer too, so I like to just like really let it rip in there. Let's go ahead and water my giant Monstera. I'm just gonna cut our losses and use this giant jug of water, and I think I'm actually just gonna end up giving probably this entire thing to this plant because she'll use it all, that's for sure. I like to kind of try and hit it from multiple sides, mostly just so that it doesn't overflow on one area. Okay, and then I like to stick a finger down in the saucer, just make sure I'm not feeling any water. I'm feeling just the tiniest little bit drop down, so let's just dump, whoop, get back in this plant, dump the rest of the water in there. And that was, like I showed, that entire pitcher, which is like 1.5 gallons, I think. It's definitely over 1 gallon. So, yeah, a good amount, and I might end up giving him like another half one of these in a little bit, we'll see. But this sucker needs water really bad, so he's next. Alrighty, here we are at our Phomatophyllum bipennifolium. Did I get that right? I may have. Let's see if I can show you from here. He's so cool. I love this plant. Oh my gosh. And to think I've thought so many times about getting rid of this guy because he'll just kind of go stagnant for long periods of time. At least he would for me in the past. And I honestly think it's because I would just stop watering him for really long periods of time because he doesn't really show too many signs of being thirsty. Like, he's kind of a droopy plant as it is. Like, the way he's drooped right now, he'll stay that drooped no matter what, pretty much. And if you see these guys like out in the wild growing like giant trees, they're pretty droopy. So yeah, they don't really tell you that much, at least not that I can really see or understand. But yeah, if you stop watering them for a long time, luckily it doesn't really seem to just die. It just kind of stops growing, which, I mean, that makes sense. So yeah, I've just tried to keep up on watering him, try to remember to water him, and then he pushes out nice big leaves fairly frequently. I would say he pushes out a big old leaf like once or twice a month, like not crazy often, but yeah, in the summertime it's definitely more frequent, but obviously he's getting way more sun in the summer. Okay, that's plenty of water for him. That was over half of this jug, and then I think, how's this guy doing? Ooh, he needs water. We're gonna give this Tanike rubber tree the rest of that. And I've got more over here. Let's see. Those are all of the like main plants in my downstairs area, except for the entry, which it's so dark in here right now. I'm just gonna, I guess, chuck this in here. He's lost a couple leaves, as you can see, but that's all right. He's got one strand that I put in there, that those couple yellow leaves are from like a cutting that I put in there that just didn't make it. So I'll just chop that off eventually or pull it out, but otherwise he's looking pretty good. Alrighty, we have made it upstairs to the bedroom, and here we are kind of like right as you enter our bedroom. We've got our beautiful Cebu Blue Pothos growing wild. I don't know what to do with her. That's for a different day. And then this sad monstrosity. So like we did with the guy downstairs, we're chopping all this dead crap off of there. Count them, 2 cuttings that look halfway decent. Definitely have thrips on them or some other kind of pest or some other kind of pest. So I will spray these guys down later and just chuck them in water to grow. But that pot is no longer. We'll just stick that there for now. Don't even have to water it. Beautiful. Here we are in our Soltech Solutions corner. I'm just gonna forever call it that now because I love this light. I'm not even showing it to you. Look at how pretty she is. Ugh. Okay, so this guy clearly needs a little bit of water. I say clearly because we have some curly leaves happening. And if I remember correctly, oh shit, this plant likes to overflow really quickly. So I'm just gonna water it a little tiny bit at a time. Okay, let's pull him down, I think, to water him. No? Whoa. I love that sheen. Oh my God, that's gorgeous. Okay. Definitely thirsty though. I feel like he should have been heavier coming down. That really is gorgeous. I wasn't super crazy about the Summer Glory when it first popped out, you know, for sale and stuff, but seeing it in person was like, whoa, okay. I totally get it. Totally get it, especially when the new leaves come out. They're so pretty. Here is our Philodendron Ploumanii, looking absolutely gorgeous. Don't mind me, I'm like standing on my dog's bed here, so it's fine. Oh, this leaf looks so sad. I think probably because it's been cold where he's been placed. So maybe I'm gonna have to move him soon, but let's go ahead and give him the last of this water. We'll let him soak that up and then check back in and see if he needs more. Look at that leaf. I see water in the saucer, so I feel like he's gonna be good. Okay, we officially need to refill both of our pitchers, and then we will feed the Billietier and we'll feed that Alocasia, and we'll be ready to move along to the plant room. Beautiful, gorgeous. And then I'm just gonna dump the rest of this pitcher in here and then grab our other super full pitcher and water some more. And make sure I get all around there because I've got little corms placed throughout. Alrighty, I took a dog play break and I am winded. So here we are in my plant room. First things first, let's take care of this sad little lady. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. My bad. Whoop. I know that saucer is gonna fill up so quick. Oh. Oh, and there she is. Okay. Shit. Okay, at least it's going like mostly into the gigantium here. Let's pour the rest of this water into my red emerald, which, as you can see, is needing a longer pole or something to climb up. Yikes. Okay. What about this little guy? Beautiful. Okay. Oh, take me back to Maui. Alrighty, let's go ahead and fill up our stuff. Look how cool this guy is, though. This is the Jungle Boogie. Oh, he's got a new leaf coming. And a flower. Wow. Oh, I broke a leaf, looks like. When did I do that? Looks like fairly recently, my bad. Okay, let's water these guys. I'm gonna start over here in this far side and water my, what are ya? Silver Sword. We did a little bit of plant shopping when we were in Washington. Not too much, we just hit like our regular kind of spots that I like to hit. There's a place called Flower World. They didn't have any rare plants or anything like that, or anything that was like really calling to me, so I didn't get anything from there. I also didn't do any filming there. I really meant to, but we were just having too much fun, so I never pulled out my camera. I think I did like once, and that was it. And that was just to take some pictures of my dad making some bread, so that's about it. But yeah, we had so much fun while we were there. But why I even started talking about that is because while we were at Flower World, my mom saw a bunch of Silver Sword Philodendron, and she was like, "Ooh, that's so cool." Like, she was really digging the color. So I don't know. It's always just fun when your parent like gets excited about a cool plant that you also enjoy. I'm in the bathroom, so it probably sounds really echoey. Yeehaw. Okay. Oh, you just set one of these down. Ooh. Okay, we'll use this big one first here. Try to water this jungle boogie. We've got so many dead leaves back here. Oh no. Quite a few dead leaves. Let's dump this in here. Those are all dead leaves in here from that one plant, my burgundy rubber tree. Oh, I'm so sorry. This gigantium could definitely use some more water. Dump that in there. Let's see, where's the... Okay, I think that should be good. Maybe I'll set this guy, where am I gonna set him? In here. He just needs a place to drain. Okay. Let's move on to the other section in here, and then we'll hit the greenhouse. Green tent, grow tent, green, that. So to water these 3 hanging guys, I'm gonna take them into the bathroom, and when we're done here, and just like water them in the tub, that way they can fully drain and get just like plenty of water. So let's go ahead and water these guys. Let me just kind of peek in here. Everything's looking pretty good. Let me show these guys to you. Look at how cute everything looks in here. It's all looking pretty darn good. I don't know what this is right here, but it's super cute. Whatever it is, maybe a little campo. But yeah, everything's looking happy, except we can tell this Fluval Stratum down here is dry. So like this right here looks nice and wet because it's like black and shiny, and this is gray and dull. So that's kind of how you can tell that like those are thirsty. We've got some beautiful Amedrium Silver, some Monstera Peru, some Brandianum, bunch of Alocasia, bunch of Campo. Oh, that must be what this little guy is over here then for sure, Campo. But yeah, okay, cool. So we'll give those little dudes some water. I've had this like very precariously perched. Not that precariously actually, it's been working out well, but he's just been like perched there and he's been staying, so we're good. I feel like I need a little towel because just from opening up that lid, all the condensation dripped and got on my desk, and I don't want that. This is not real wood, so it'll get all weird and bubbly, you know. Try and get all the leaves in there. Oh, I didn't water it yet. Shoot. Ooh. Water this oh so carefully. All of the Fluval Stratum, when it's dry and you finally water it, it kind of sizzles like Pop Rocks. Ugh. It's like, oh God, that's probably not great. So here, hopefully you can see, I don't know if you can, where are you? Maybe you can see, we've got some, what are they called? They call them Dragon's Tail Pothos, but it is a Rephidophora decursiva. We've got a bunch of those cuttings here. This guy is doing well. That guy actually feels good. Inside here, I've got, I'm pretty sure these are a bunch more of the Camposportuanum cuttings. Nice and damp in there still. I have not watered that in probably over a month. Ooh, all of these cuttings are just in water and that water level is really low. So we'll fill that guy back up almost to the top. Got burl marks back here. This little Alocasia Bambino is definitely dry and thirsty. I am making a mess, of course. Wouldn't have it any other way. Okay, and then I don't know if you can see over here, but I've got my like large mother plant of Repotting Mat, and it feels, oh, actually, I guess it is pretty light. I was gonna say it feels pretty heavy, but it doesn't. I feel like I have to hold my breath when I water some of the plants. I'm like, don't spill. All right, so here we are along the back wall or side wall, however you want to look at it. I would consider it the back wall because I usually sit right over there. So to me, this is the back wall. So we've got this big old giant Brazil hanging way down to the floor. And then these three up here. For these three guys, I am just going to be taking them off of the little hanger. Oop, where am I here? Yeah, I'm gonna take them off the hanger and then just take them in the bathroom, water them in the tub. That way I'm not making a mess. Let's water these guys here. Wow, this guy is sad. He is watered, but wow, is he sad. Just gonna dump that excess into there. So sad. Okay, this guy is just in moss and he dries up quickly, obviously. So he needs some water. So dry. Oh my God, bone dry. This is like my sad section. One of many. Here we are. Big Brazil. And can we just appreciate the beauty here? Like, look at that color. Oh my God. It's so pretty. One of my all-time favorite plants, I think forever, shall be the Brazil. This guy's gotten so big, but I can't bring myself to chop it or to like really do anything other than just like look at it and enjoy it because it's so beautiful. Like that's hair that you just don't cut. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that was our mess area right down here. Ignore that. All right. Beautiful. Wow, we've got a lot of dry stuff in here, but oh, I love going in here, you guys. This is like my favorite area. If I could have an entire room that was just greenhouse, I'd be so happy. I'm gonna get you in here so you can see what's going on. We've got our Pariso Verde mingling with our Synguanium. Bunch of cuttings, but if I get you down in here, you can really see how dry that is. Like, oof, super dry, super dry. Probably just dead. Beautiful, gorgeous, stunning. Okay, let me stop fawning and let's water some plants. I think I mentioned before, but one of my favorite parts about having a grow tent like this is just watering like crazy. Just going for it, dumping it in. Really like, you really get to thoroughly water plants, I feel like, in a grow tent because there's no real worry, you know? It's not like you're ruining your floors or anything. It's all waterproof. Getting my socks all wet, worth it. I think I showed you in this last video that I put out too, showing the updates that this Carnosa has some peduncles. I don't know if I even like had spotted them all by the time I showed you, because I was just like discovering that like with you guys. But after I filmed, I came back in here and was admiring my plants, which sounds funny. But yeah, I came back in here to like look at everything and just like take pictures and enjoy it. And I realized that there are quite a few peduncles, so I'm very excited. I wish I could. Ah! No! Oh, okay. No! All right, so I knocked over my Soderoy F, and I don't think I broke it, but I really bent, what's it called? Albosingonium. Okay. Not too bad. That could have been so much worse. And there's like not even that much soil. I needed to clean up the floor in here anyway. Let me show you the bottom of my thing. So look, that's where it fell. That's not that bad. So my Soderoy aft got knocked over and it took down, not fully took down, but you can kind of see where it's like bent a little bit there. That elbow syngonium, but miraculously didn't like take down anything else, didn't hurt this guy. So hey, could have been worse. As I was saying, it would be super cool if I could get peduncles on some different Hoya, because the Carnosa is the only Hoya that I've ever gotten peduncles on or blooms on, which, don't get me wrong, I am so happy for. And I love them. I love when that happens, but it would be really cool. It'd be really cool. Okay. Let's see here. Water this guy a little bit more. Get this Hoya something or other a little bit more. What is that? Fungi. He's a fungi. I'm just gonna try and splash some water all over the Soderoy just to kind of get the soil off of it. Then water it a little bit more. Oh, I've got an anthurium like tucked way back here too. That probably wasn't the wisest choice for ease of watering and all, but let's just see if I can get it without knocking anything over. Yes. Okay. I'm gonna try and move you in a little closer so you can see what I've got going on. We've got like the top shelf watered. We're just finishing up this bottom shelf. Actually, we did not finish the top shelf because I need to get these 3 or 4. These 4. Oh, 5. Ah! Way not done with the top shelf. This guy's growing a little bit. This is my Hoya Kentiana or something like that. It doesn't seem terribly thirsty. I'm just gonna give it a little bit of water. We've got some more water. I actually didn't put any nutrients in this time just because I'm feeling lazy. I think this will be the last time we have to fill up water. Okay, look at this Obovata. Could that be any more beautiful? I mean, really. I mean, really. Oh, I tore that leaf yesterday, showing you guys stuff, my bad. But yeah, could it just be any prettier in here? Oh my God. I'm gonna water this guy just a smidgen, or a lot. Okay, hello. Self-control is not my strong suit, you guys. It's really not. Okay, got, that guy feels very damp, except for I have murdered some air plants. A little too humid in here for them. These once were air plants. My bad. I think that's the worst. I've killed an air plant before. Ooh. This guy has been watered by everything else, so is this guy. Ooh, actually, no, he feels pretty darn good. That alocasia feels a little light, so we'll give him some water. Frydek also feels a little light, so we'll water him. This like big combo feels totally fine back there. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to show you. He's way back there. He's doing fine. Pubic calyx is super heavy. Okay, cool. So we're just gonna water the alocasia back here, I think, and then we'll be done. I think. Unless I find other plants elsewhere. Which, you guys, I am super excited to report that my Aroid Market order is officially gonna be here on Tuesday. So definitely be on the lookout for a haul video or unboxing video, whatever you want to call it. Let me give you one last kind of look over here in here because it's so pretty. Look at that. This little section over here with all these Hoya like intermingling makes me so happy. Like it's ridiculous. And then, okay, here, let's see if I can zoom in here. See those peduncles there? I don't think I'll be able to find them without knocking stuff over. I just love seeing how much like aerial roots and everything just totally take off in here. It's so cool. All right, you guys, I think that's gonna do it for this video, watering pretty much every single plant in my collection. Thank you so much for joining me. It made it much more enjoyable getting to take you guys along with me. So yeah, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're not already so that you don't miss any of my future videos, especially that unboxing video that's coming soon from Aroid Market. I'm so excited to show you guys what I got finally after a very long wait. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, check out these videos somewhere up here and you will know what I'm talking about, because there's a whole debacle with import permits. So if you plan on importing yourself anytime soon, which I totally suggest, by the way, it's really not that scary and it is so fun, especially if you work with good people. It's so, so nice. So yeah, definitely check those videos if you plan on importing anytime soon, because you will need to know that information. 100%. All right, you guys, I will see you in the next video. Bye.